quickly. I originally ordered a different one. It was the same brand as the stove. It was Samsung. And I measured it and it fit in the spots, but because there wasn't a fridge there, I put like a tape on the floor and I had just been looking at it. And I just couldn't get over the fact that it was sticking out a lot. So I actually exchanged it and I got this one instead. And I'm so happy I did, because the other one that I ordered, the first one, it would have came out to like right here. It matches the stainless steel dishwasher, our trash can, our stove. Oh. Fun fact about a brand new refrigerator. You open it and it smells like a brand new car. It has the same smell, which I like. I was like smelling it. It's like, oh, it smells so fresh. We still need to take this down and put a microwave up, but I have to take this one cabinet and move it up in order to fit a microwave in, so it's not like hanging out too low or look weird. But I am going to wait for my husband. So far, I have had no problems at all with everything that I've been doing, except when it came for my personal lack of strength. I've just never had upper body strength. So far, I've only had to struggle with opening a 5-gallon bucket. I also really need to mow the yard. I don't know if you can tell like how overgrown it is. There's a spot where a deer has been laying. So I went out at like 8 o'clock this morning and I went to Home Depot and I picked up a lawnmower. This is the one I got. Surprisingly, gas cans are kind of expensive at Home Depot and Amazon, so I went to Walmart also and I got a little gas can. We have about a little over half an acre that's fenced in, which isn't big enough to justify getting a riding lawnmower. Plus those are so expensive, so whatever. I got a little push lawnmower and it's actually, this box weighs 80 pounds, at least that's what it says online. And it was on a shelf at Home Depot and I was actually so proud of myself that I was able to get it all the way to the car by myself. I got it into the trunk and it didn't fit. So I was like, dang, I need to put it in the back seat. That's when I was struggling. I also want to point out that it was raining. I just looked like I was struggling because it kind of was. I had no problem lifting the box, putting it in the trunk. It was more just maneuvering it to get it into the back seat. It fits, but this random person was like, hey, you need help over there? And I was like, yeah. Grass is like a foot high, but I also need to go get oil for the lawnmower and to get some gas. So I need to go out today or tomorrow. I might actually go out today because I don't have any food. Might actually go out and get some groceries, and I just know that the yard just looks neglected and I feel bad for the neighbors that have to stare at our yard. I'm so excited that we don't live in a homeowners association, because not only do I have so much plans for the interior of the house, but I also have so much ideas for the exterior. When we were looking, when I was still back in Florida, we haven't started house hunting at all. This house was actually on the market for a while, and we always saw it like on Zillow, and the one picture of this house was the exterior and I just didn't like it, so I never clicked on it. But then when I got out here and it was very slim pickings, I was like, you know what, let's click on this house. And I saw the interior, I saw the yard, saw the price, so I was like, hey, this could have potential. So I do not like the curb appeal of this house. This house does not have any curb appeal at all. I do not like it. It's ugly on the outside, to be completely honest. From the front yard. The backyard, looking at it, it looks good. Probably won't get to the exterior part until like next summer. Just gonna work on getting the interior done, and then the back patio. Got like so many ideas. And we have a bonfire that I want to make look super cute.
Yeah, it's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with the splash gun so I cool down. Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down. Baby, let me buy you a drink.
Good morning. It is the next day. I have not been editing these vlogs as I go, so I really need to get on that because I have no idea what you saw, what you didn't see. I'm just gonna like try to go in order, but a little bit of an update. So this wall needs one more coat of paint. Oh, I don't know if if I showed you these. All 4 chairs for like $90 on Amazon versus 2 chairs for $160 from World Market. I actually went to World Market a couple of days ago and I saw these chairs and I was like, these are so cute. And I had already ordered them and I saw the price and I was like, what? I would not pay that much. Like, I love World Market. They have a lot of really, really cute things, but always just shop around because I got 4 chairs for 90 bucks versus 2 chairs for 160. So we're going to switch out the light and my husband's going to make a live edge wood table. I have to skim coat this little part right here, but as far as this piece right here, I'm going to make a little project. I still need to get more. This is my first pile of plywood because I want to make sure that it will fit in the car. I also just went to Costco. I got a bunch of fruit because I want to start juicing. I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but my parents let me borrow their juicer just to see if I would like it before I actually go out and buy my own. And because I have a fridge now, I can actually buy bulk fruit. But sad story. So this fridge is actually causing so much stress. It was delivered on Saturday. It was leaking on the inside when it went to make ice. Ended up turning off the water. Home Depot told me to call Frigidaire. Frigidaire was not open on Sunday, so I just turned the water off. And then when I turned it back on Monday, when I called them again, it's not leaking on the inside, but now it's not making ice, as well as one of the shelves has scratches on it, and if you pull out the ice tray, there's writing on the inside that says okay in like green Sharpie. And this is a brand new fridge. It's not a floor model, so I don't know why there's like writing on it. I don't know why the shelves would have scratches, so that was kind of a concern. And then it's just not working properly. So basically I was on hold for a long time with Frigidaire and Home Depot, waiting on them to call me back, yada yada yada. Long story short, they're going to come pick this one up and drop off another one in 12 days. Oh, back to the shiplap that I'm doing. I found a DIY because you can go onto homedepot.com and type shiplap in the like search bar, and shiplap is very expensive, surprisingly. Like, you can get a pack of 5 boards for like 50 bucks, and I was like, that would not cover anything. So, because they're also very narrow, and I found a DIY. So this is one board of 4 feet by 8 feet, 1/4 inch plywood. I had them cut it into 8-inch strips at the Home Depot I went to, and I need one more to cover that wall. So to shiplap that wall is going to cost approximately $40, which is so much cheaper than if you bought actual shiplap. This is just plywood, but good morning, coming to you with another update. I just went to a Home Depot again for like the 5 millionth time being here. I had to get another bucket for the skim coating. I finally finished in here. I need to sand it, but there's still a couple of wet spots. So while I was waiting for like patches like right there and like the darker spots, waiting for it to dry before I can sand it, I moved into the bedroom. You can see where I skim coated. I did this wall and like half of this wall before I ran out. It reeks in here. That window has been open all night, and it was very, very cold. And I started to take up the carpet. I don't know if you can tell, but all those little staples right there is like coming up. I also need to fix I need to fix this board. So I got some screws to screw this one down, and I think this one is squeaky too. And I'm going to finish skim coating in here, all 4 walls, and then paint this one, and this one white. This one is going to be blue. All of my clothes were originally in this corner and the bed was right here, but since I started in here, I had to move all of my stuff. So this is my bathroom situation. It's very, very cluttered. And then in here, it was very creepy because I don't have any curtains yet. So I just have my bed right there. And at night I have that light on. So I don't know, like we're backed up to the woods, but it's still weird. I also picked up one more sheet of plywood because I'm doing shiplap over there. Pretty sure I mentioned that already.
Dance in a blink, I could go for some queen bee too. Bass going boom boom. If you're looking for some crazy,